Hey guys, what's up? It's SlickShotGames here. It's been a while, but we're finally coming back with a new workshop map review. Today, Wingman Edition, where we're going to be taking a look at 3 relatively new Wingman maps. So sit back, enjoy, and thank you very much for watching. So first we're going to be starting off with Offshore by Kokopelli, and I'm going to be just kind of running down my thoughts on the map, how it looks, and just highlighting some of the unique aspects that I really liked. So, of course, these are Wingman maps, so they have only one bomb site, so the A site. You can either take a right and go outside, or take a left and enter through the inner way. Let's just start off outside. It has a very similar aesthetic to Nuke, and a map that was released, I think it was Black Site, or some kind of an oil rig type map from a operation a while back. Tell me if you remember. It's kind of a throwback, but it has the Nuke aesthetics, the pipelines, the coloring, and just pretty sure the textures of Nuke, which look quite nice. So I think it really works for the map. You could head outside immediately and quickly, and this is one way to get to it. So you're gonna run through here. We'll cover that. This is the stairway to get to the bomb site, and now here we're at the bomb site. It's a very open bomb site. You can continue this way as well. Jump onto these boxes. It's a very simple, open, spacious bomb site with a box in the middle, plant positions, a ladder here, and some crates to get up there as well. So I like the spaciousness. I like the ability to work around certain things and kind of overwhelm the CT side. Of course, because this is a Wingman map, there are going to be only 2 CT players defending the bomb site and stuff like that. So and then, of course, as I highlighted earlier, you're going to be able to come down these stairs as well. Similarly, if you come through here, this is a nice, unique aspect of it, and we're going to be covering that jump as well. But you could peek the site through this window, shoot it out, and see if there's any CTs packing or hiding back there, as well as one of the coolest aspects of this map, this this vent area where the CTs, when they spawn, they'll be able to jump down here. Let's try to make the jump. All right, let's line up and make sure we don't fail it. And boom, we're in. So the CTs can immediately attempt this jump. I love the high risk, high reward style that this map implements here. I like, as long as it's not too awkward. I like the kind of ability to high risk, high reward. If you have the ability, if you have the KZ, the B-hop skills, you can kind of use that to your advantage and make it to certain areas. Similar to back then, the original Vertigo, where you're able to do kind of a strafe jump from the CT spawn down to the T spawn. That was a kind of a more wonkier jump, but this one's relatively straightforward, and I love that aspect. You could use these vents to come up here and quickly blindside the T's, which might be peeking this area where you jump from. And you could use this to rush, and you'll notice you're in T-spawn. So you could use that as a flank. Similarly, if you come down here and use the other stairway, very similar to Nuke as well, because of the vent system, you'll be able to come to this kind of mid area, which we will cover right now, in fact. So this was the alternate way. I know I'm backtracking a bit, but the T spawn right here, and you can take a right to go outside, or you can go left. And this is an indoor section where you'll be brawling. I consider this maybe a brawly mid area, but can be, you know, named otherwise as something else. But as a T, assuming I'm a T, you'll come through here, and you'll be able to attack A from here. There's this big window, and you'll be able to see the site. And as you can imagine, if you take a left as well, there's another. You'll get up here on this catwalk as well, and that's where I just was. So just multiple ways to attack the site. I think the CTs will have to be watching a lot of angles. Say I'm standing here, you'll have to watch out here, here, here potentially, and here. So there's basically 4 ways of entry into this site. So it can be a bit. I believe if you play your cards right, it can be, you know, T-sided, but it is a 2v2. So who knows? It's all about positioning. CTs can tuck themselves in here, but they'll be vulnerable to that window, so that's a downside. You could be tucked here, but of course, you can be flanked from up there. So just similar things. All in all, though, I really do enjoy this map a lot. I did scrim with Cheesy Muffin, the other owner of this channel. We scrimmed it out here, and we had a great time with this map, honestly. It has a lot of awesome, unique aspects to it. The jumps, the just the look overall, just a very well made out, very well laid out map that I think everybody's sure to enjoy. If you like Wingman, if you like, or just like a 3v3, or just, you know, scrimming with your friends or mates, if you will, find this map very brawly, very cool. So kudos to Kokopelli, great map, and just wanted to highlight that, and on to the next one. Alright, so now we're on to our next Wingman map called Elysion by Big SG21. This takes place in seems to be a kind of a contemporary, modern hotel of some kind, or as you could see, these railways here that lead down to the bottom. This looks like a very clean, modern style. I do love the style right off the bat, so I'm going to be just kind of highlighting some things I liked and just showing off the map, of course. So this is like a kind of brawly mid area. As you can see, it's labeled mid. This is where T's and CTs will both be, and I also play tested this one, and you get here really fast, it being a Wingman map, of course, and being in smaller scale. You get here really quickly, and so do the T's. So you'll be brawling out here very fast, maybe using smokes, banking it off the wall, and trying to use this as advantage to come up here. As you may see, there's this bathroom area as well. I love the clean, modern wood and white style. White and black works very well for the map. It's a quick way you'll be able to come up here, maybe hold this if you're able to smoke it off or flash it, and get here quickly. Look at the detail on the waterfall, things like that. So I imagine you might be able to bank a flash off here. That was a bit far, but kind of come here quickly, get aggressive, maybe hold an angle here for the T's. Now let's check out the bomb site from this way. We'll show you the alternate way. As you could see, just awesome style. You could see the map right off the start. You could see it come up here on this digital screen. Have the nice wood flooring, and you come out here, and boom, you will be on the site. Right here is the site. Relatively small plant zone. It's within this wood floor area, and similar to Vertigo City, you kind of the Vertigo City. You'll see the skyline in the back. A nice brick plant structure out here, and that's probably where you'll be fighting the T's as well. So here's the site, and you'll probably be holding from up there. Most likely you might be holding from here, kind of pivoting between these two. You could maybe jump up on here to get an angle and get some angles. You could perhaps push forward, flash in of some kind. That clipped on that, but you get the gist. Elysion, there it is. And then the rock, you can get up here. I don't believe you can jump up on the umbrella. You can't. So yeah, you could maybe even get here fast enough. You can catch the T's. They will be walking through here, and before you know it, you are going to be close to their spawn. But let's check this out from the T perspective. All right, so here's the T spawn. Once again, holding true to the contemporary style. This is the mid area I was speaking of, and as I mentioned, you will be heading here quickly, and within mere seconds, you're already seeing the CTs probably swing out there. You yourself can throw a counter nade, bank it off the wall maybe, and smoke off this area. You could flash over this, of course. Peek, and you yourself equally can make it quickly to this bathroom. It's going to be, this is, having play tested it, this was a very fun area. I would continuously find myself coming here and battling it out, holding it with ops and things. Let me switch to an op real fast. And oppers, just holding that. So you'll be able to come through here. You can we'll go back up here and quickly show you. If you take a right, you'll be here. As you can see on the map, you'll be here on this section. There's the mid area. You can peek here from this angle as well. Try to catch him off guard. I believe that's wall bangable, that fountain area. You come down through here. This was the wood area I was speaking to, the rock. You saw it from earlier. And you're on the site. That fast. So you'll be able to probably be pre-aiming these angles, making sure nobody's up there, flashing in, flashing off the wall, things like that. You get the idea. It's a very simple, clean layout, and just kudos to Big SG. Just a great, very solid map. Looks great. It's really fun to play, and it's fast. It's brawly, as Wingman maps are. So yeah, definitely worth a check out. All links, of course, are in the description. I know it's quick, concise, but we're moving on to the final Wingman map. All right, on to our final map, DE Ravine by JD40, Quoting, and Quadratic. So another great looking map. All three of these maps have been sensational as far as look and layout. I think these are all looking so great, and would love for all these to make it in the game, honestly. So it's, as you can see, it's a snowy kind of village with all this kind of cobblestone kind of brick style, this castle snow, and you could see it actually has snow particle effects. That's one standout thing, of course, you could see right off the bat. So as a T, you can enter here from the left or the right. Once again, very simple layouts, of course. These are Wingman maps, so you come in here. They'll be 2-on-2, so you come in here. Here's the site. This quick. You can plant in that corner. You can plant in any. This one, unlike the others, is a very wide map. You could actually plant all the way back here as well as all the way back here. So having play tested it, I'm going to say this map was so brawly, or at least I was playing it so aggressively, that plants were very kind of almost insignificant. Because A, the area is so wide, and it's pretty easy to guard as it is. But if you can get the plant down, it was typically out here, way out here in safe corners, such like this. So I feel like they could shrink it a hair. It's kind of large in scale. But that kind of speaks to the size already, because it's so open. There's barely any cover at all. So planting on this map may seem very kind of unviable almost, because of all the coverage the CTs can have. Unless they flat out just give it to you, you're going to be fought. There's going to be fights from the CTs to the T side, and going to be stopping you from planting the bomb. So I think that's one kind of criticism, I should say. Or maybe it's just how the map is, but there is very little cover overall. And let's back out over here to the T-spawn again and show you the alternate route. There's a nice castle section over here to the back left. And you can see just the detail of just the lighting and the mountains. I love the style. You come in here. You have two options. Take a left or go up here. You got the chimney here. No secret entrance or anything, unfortunately. But you come up here. You come through. And boom, you're on the site. So as a CT, they come from here. From here, if you're watching from, say, this angle or whatnot, you have to keep in mind that there are 3 entrances potentially, and over here you take a left. Well, there are 3 entrances, and you go upstairs, and here you have this back area. The CT spawn is right there, so you can sneak up here, get the flank on the CT who wants to be holding here. Maybe you can get the flank on them, or you come up here and get the flank on a CT that's going to be holding here. So let's go on the CT side real fast and show how that looks from their perspective. Okay, as I mentioned, so here's the CT side. As I mentioned, you show up here, you spawn here, and you could take a right. And this is kind of the interconnection bottom area that T's can fight. You could hold it. I found myself holding this a lot, like real fast, stopping any aggression. I also find myself kind of flashing here and then just peeking here. Peeking for anybody to pass, as well as kind of just mainly holding here tightly. So let me show you this up here. So when you spawn, you can take a left, come up here, quickly run. And right here, you could hold this connector area, as well as if you want to smoke it off and kind of like, assume when it pops, you could hold something like this. This corner, this is a little tight here, but you could hold like this or whatnot. And you can get really aggressive. Say you come out here, you can just you could run up here real fast. And just kind of get up right up in their faces, assuming they don't split here. And I didn't show this side area, but it's this quick side area. You could always expect probably CTs to be playing passive by their spawn, holding that upper section. So yeah, just overall a great map. All 3 maps were great. I'd love to see them in the game. If you'd like me to review any certain maps, please comment below. And thank you as always for watching these. I'm wrapping it up, so thanks. Please don't forget to turn on notifications. Please subscribe, comment, the whole shebang. And thank you so much as always. And I'll catch you guys next week.